see the rules for mixing signed and unsigned integers. First, recall if we have an integer operation with binary operation and an operand is smaller than an int, then it is converted to an int. That's just the repetition. But when it has been converted to an int, if needed, then something called usual arithmetic conversions are done. And that means the type of all arithmetic types, they have something called a rank, and long double has the highest rank and car and bool have the lowest rank, and the expression is performed in the type that is of the highest rank. Okay, so it is selected which one should be which is the highest, and then the other one is converted to that type. But if it is the same type except that they only differ in signed versus unsigned, then they are called corresponding types, and then some funny things can happen, and we will actually see later in the lecture some even well, not more funny but less funny things actually. Okay, so what happens then is that the signed is translated or converted into the unsigned type. Okay, so that should ring a bell of a warning, and we will see very soon why. Okay, so let's see what happens. If we have -3 plus 5, then both are signed int, so the result is easy to see. If instead one is unsigned, we write a u as a suffix to make it unsigned. Then this is translated to an unsigned int, and that is done as follows. That is, we take the maximum plus 1, and then this is how to convert it to an unsigned int. Okay, and what is the result then? Well, the result is still 2, but now it's unsigned 2. Okay, so what is the result of this? -3 divided by 5 usually becomes 0, but not now. Instead, this -3 is converted to an unsigned, so it becomes a huge number, and well, I will not do the arithmetic, it will take far too long time, but this will be a huge number. Okay, and what happens here? This 3 is also converted to an unsigned, but it's well, the remainder will be 3. Okay, so this is of course no one, well, maybe someone could do this in head, but I don't want to do that. Okay, and if we have these examples instead, what happens now? 3 unsigned divided by -5. This -5 will be converted to an unsigned 5, so it will be a huge number, and the quotient, well, it will be 0. And now we will have, this will be a huge number again, and therefore the remainder will be 3. Okay, so now we will see some weird things in some cells. Okay, so what will be printed here? And this is mandated by the C standard. So it will print pass. And what happens is that this -5 will be converted to an unsigned, and then the comparison is done with unsigned int, and this huge number is clearly greater than 3, so it will take the then case. I mean this case.